And where are you
International. We have a branch here in Manchester. Now, we are a church.
Yeah.
We are a Christian charity.
Yes.
Now, and being a member of the community, it is part of our social responsibility to reach out to organizations and charities as well. Now, that is by identifying those ones that their work speaks. And that is why the Francis House has been identified as one of them.
Right. Oh,
And we want, and we want to,
You're visiting other people.
yeah, and we want to commend the good work you are doing as a team. Can we put our hands together? So we recognize your great work and we say thank you for the good work.
Well,
Now, you are going to ask questions later, yeah? Now, in handing the gifts to you formally, I want to introduce one of us,
yes.
Professor Nelson.
We use one of them as. Okay.
You can open that door.
Like Dickie Mike has rightly said, we are a faith-based charity organization. Our name is World Mission Agency, Winners Chapel International. As part of our corporate social responsibility, we find time in the year to also lend a hand of fellowship to charities like yours. And we are doing that not just because it's a social responsibility that we owe our immediate community, but because we also appreciate the excellent work your charity is doing for families in Greater Manchester area.
Thank you.
So on behalf of the Board of Trustees of Winners, World Mission Agency, Winners Chapel International, I'd like to present all these.
Wow. Thank you. Wow, wow. This is really a really big surprise, and I don't think we've ever had so many people come down at one time with all these lovely gifts. Please do tell me, how did you get the money to do you give money and donations?
As well, we also enjoy goodwill from people, and it's of fellowship to others.
Right. So
Especially in this wonderful season
of Christmas.
we've got big church
yes.
present all over every continent.
Yeah. Oh,
So,
right. Okay.
All
So
over every continent.
how many people were part of the organisation?
Manchester Church alone, we have about 1,000 members, 1,000 plus.
Yeah.
1,000 or 1,000?
1,000 regular members in the Manchester Church.
Because
You find time and visit us.
we've got just a branch. We've got just a branch in every city.
And where in Manchester are you? Salford.
Yeah, Lower Broughton Lane.
Right, okay, okay.
That's close to the
So,
university.
right, okay.
And these are some Christmas cards in there.
Thank you.
For yourself and members of staff.
All for coming down this morning to visit us with these wonderful gifts which are going to be loved by the children and the young teenagers and adults that we have here. Now you did say, Mark, that you wanted, was it Mark? Michael, that you're not too sure about Francis House? No?
Just a little information.
Yeah, for the benefit of everybody.
For the benefit of everybody, you're actually standing at the moment in our fundraising office, where all the hard work's done. But further down where you park the white minibus, that is the entrance into our children's hospice. So the children that come here have been diagnosed with an illness of which there is no known cure. There's no medicine that will ever make them better, so therefore they have a short life expectancy. And that means that we not just only look after the very poorly child that comes to stay, we also look after the whole family. Because if you have a poorly child in your family, it takes over your life. It may mean that one parent or both may have to give up work. Your financial situation is very different. So when they come to stay with us, they come, it doesn't cost them anything because they have so much going on in their own lives to be able to cope. And it's not just the poorly child, it's the parents and the siblings as well, because often when you have a poorly child, the siblings get left out. So we look after everybody, whatever emotional, physical need they need. And obviously when the child does become end of life, we look after them again with bereavement support. So at the moment we are looking after over 500 children.
Wow.
They don't come here, they're not here all the time, they come in for respite. So they may come for 5 days and then they may go back into their homes, they could go back to school, some need to go into hospital. So they come and go. We probably offer about 25 days in the year to each family. So we're looking after probably over 2,000 people at any one given time. And like I say, they may not even have time to go out and buy Christmas presents because they are so busy with the child. But with medical advances, some of the children are living longer. So we found the need of this and we decided to build what we've called Francis Lodge. Which again, you go through the main door there and into a different part. But of course, when you're a teenager, you want to be looked after completely different. You don't want your families with you. You want to be able to stay up and watch TV till whatever time, go out to the cinema, go, you know, wherever they want to, whatever they want to do, they can do what they can while they're spending time here. So that's why we say that obviously the teenagers, a lot of people think of us just as children's hospice, but we have grown to young teenagers and actually some young adults too. And I think the eldest person that we have here is 31. We're very unusual again at Francis House that even though when they become an adult at 18, we don't say to them, you can no longer be here because you are an adult. We will stay with that child that has been registered as a child from the hospice all the way through until, of course, their end of days as well. So we look after everybody here, and when people come, they say they have a good time. They couldn't have done it without Francis House. We are like a light at the end of the tunnel that they look forward to coming to stay with us. And above that as well, we have a 24-hour lifeline. We have a care team that goes out to the families as well, of which there are 4 people. So 24 hours a day, you can't get to sleep, somebody who's become anxious, we are there for the families to support them. And by you giving this, you are going to put so many smiles on their faces, and you just don't realise how wonderful that is. And thank you all so very, very much. Now, obviously, as we did explain to Busala, that we don't allow anybody around the hospice when we have children and families. It's like somebody coming around your house in the evening and having a look round, and you wouldn't like that, would you? But 2 times of the year we do have what we call open days. And children and families are not in, and you can go round, you're taken round by a member of the care team, and you can see the facilities that we have here for our children and young teenagers and young adults. And the next one will be on a Monday. I don't know whether you'll be interested in being able to come down again, and it'll probably be April/May.
Right, April.
We'll get in touch and see.
I mean, obviously, I know a lot of people probably do work, but I think because